Congratulations on the purchase of your new Transtex skirts. In this video segment, we will take you through the steps from start to finish for the installation of the Transtex Easy Edge kit. Designed for quick installation, the modular side panels can easily be installed by 2 trained technicians in 30 minutes or 1 man-hour. To begin the installation, you will need the following tools for a 2-person team. These include 1 1/2-inch impact gun, battery or air-operated with 3-inch deep sockets, 1 1/2-inch wrench, 1 drill with a 21/64 drill bit, 1 Phillips screwdriver, size 4, 1 C-clamp, 1 measuring tape, and 1 jigsaw for the light fixture cutout. Section 2. The parts kit. Each kit includes 6 skirt panels, 14 brackets, and 1 hardware bag. During the installation, examine the Transtex Easy Edge Installation and Maintenance Procedures Manual. Review each panel's item number for proper setup. Please note that the reefer kit includes 1 24-inch rubber U-seal and 1 2.5-inch rubber round seal for the light fixture cutout. Section 3. The installation preparation. Before beginning, ensure you're wearing safety glasses and gloves. Safety comes first. Start by moving the trailer rear tires and bogies to their most forward position. Remove the lights. Then, locate the first I-beam behind the landing gear assembly. This is I-beam number 1. Validate that the 19-foot skirt fits and does not exceed the bogey's most forward position by measuring approximately 218 inches or 18 feet 2 inches from the center of I-beam number 1. Section 4. The installation layout. Place the first bracket onto I-beam number 1. This is bracket number 1. To install the bracket, simply spread the flanges and clip them onto the I-beam. Starting from bracket number 1, skip 1 I-beam, then install the second bracket. Following the installation layout shown in this video, clip on the remaining 5 brackets. Be advised, this layout should only be used for the Easy Edge 1932 T-kit if the trailer's I-beams are 12 inches apart, center to center. Otherwise, refer to the layouts table in the manual for different trailer specifications. Section 5. The assembly of the straight section. Before going forward, note that in order to secure an object, a bolt must be inserted and tightened. Using an impact gun and a wrench, only tighten the last 4 brackets onto the I-beams. Before tightening, push the bracket forward so that it makes contact with the trailer wall. Make sure that each of the bracket stoppers are making contact with the inside rail of the trailer. The required torque range is between 8 and 10 pounds. It is important to note that the flanges will deform slightly under the required torque. Before torque, all walls forming the flange's body are straight. Good torque. When properly torqued, the flange's body will bend slightly, which will generate the required gripping force to hold the assembly. Over torque. Too much deformation will have a negative effect and will reduce or decrease the gripping force. Take middle panel number 2. Use a clamp to attach the rear panel corner to bracket number 5. Align the panel to the sidewall. Make sure that the panel maintains a maximum gap of 1/8 of an inch between the top of the panel and the trailer side rail. The inside technician must drill the forwardmost hole of bracket number 4 while the outside technician puts pressure on the skirt. The outside technician must insert a bolt and the inside technician must insert a washer and a nut. The inside technician must tighten the bolt using an impact gun, while the outside technician secures the bolt with a size 4 Phillips screwdriver. Carefully note that when asked to assemble, follow the last 3 steps mentioned. The required torque range is between 8 and 10 pounds. Remove the clamp on bracket number 5 and assemble the top 2 holes. Make sure to maintain a gap of 1/8 of an inch. Drill and secure the second top hole of bracket number 4. Take rear panel number 3 and hold it upright and steady by placing the bottom back corner on the floor. Loosely attach the bottom front of rear panel number 3 to middle panel number 2 by inserting a bolt, a washer, and a nut in the bottom hole of the joint. Lift the rear panel and loosely attach it to the upper joint hole. Make sure that the panel maintains a maximum gap of 1/8 of an inch between the top of the panel and the trailer's side rail. Assemble the panel to the forwardmost hole of bracket number 7. Then to the top 2 holes of bracket number 6, and finally to the second top hole of bracket number 7. Make sure that the panel maintains a maximum gap of 1/8 of an inch between the top of the panel and the trailer's side rail. Starting from the back to the front, 1 bracket at a time, assemble the bottom holes of the last 4 brackets and the 2 middle holes of the joint. Secure the joint's 4 bolts. Section 6. The assembly of the curved section. Place bracket number 1 at a distance of 5 to 7 inches from the side rail. Rotate the bracket to create better contact with the panel and tighten the flanges. Loosely attach the bottom back of front panel number 1 to middle panel number 2 by inserting a bolt, a washer, and a nut in the bottom hole of the joint. Lift the front panel and assemble it to the forwardmost hole of bracket number 1. Secure the joint's 4 bolts. Assemble the second top hole of bracket number 1. Slide bracket number 2 up against the skirt panel. Rotate the bracket and push slightly against the panel to create a smooth curve and to create better contact. Tighten the flanges. Assemble bracket number 2 to the panel by drilling the top 2 holes and securing them with bolts. Drill the bottom holes of bracket number 2 and secure them with bolts. Repeat these steps for bracket number 3. Section 7. The installation of the side turn light. Only follow this section if required. If not, please skip to Section 8. Trace the shape of the light. Using a jigsaw, cut through the panel. Then proceed to install the light and connect all wires. Section 8. Cutting out the fuel tank nozzle and gauge indicator for reefers. Only follow this section if required. If not, please skip to Section 9. Carefully note that to be C.A.R.B compliant, the following instructions must be respected. The maximum dimension of the round opening hole is 5 inches. The maximum dimension of the U opening hole is 5 inches by 8 inches. The maximum dimension of the gauge indicator hole is 3 inches. Use a 4.5-inch hole saw to make a round opening for the tank nozzle. It is possible to make a U-shaped opening if considered easier for the driver to access the nozzle. Place the trim seal provided by Transtex around the opening in order to protect its edges. Use a 2 3/4-inch hole saw to make a round opening for the gauge indicator. Insert the 2.5-inch round seal provided by Transtex. Your new Transtex skirts are now installed, and it's almost time for you to hit the road. But before we let you go, kindly refer to Section 9, Periodic Maintenance and Inspection. The following tables refer to the appendix of the installation manual and provide spacing between each bracket for all I-beam center-to-center spacing commonly found in the industry. Please contact Transtex for all other trailer specifications that are not included in the appendix. It will be our pleasure to assist you with any technical inquiries you may have. For immediate assistance, please contact Technical Assistance.